strongly supporting and working for Jim Kelcourse. You're probably wondering, what is a Democrat doing supporting a Republican? I've been a registered Democrat all my life. But when I go into the polls, I vote for the person. It doesn't matter whether they're Democrat, Republican, or independent. I've known Jimmy for more than 20 years. I've served on the council with him over the past 5 years.
6.
And he's had experience working in a business in Amesbury. He's highly educated, has a BA and an MBA from Villanova, and a law degree from the Massachusetts School of Law, practicing attorney in Newburyport. And over the 5 years that he's served on the city council, and I've worked with him, I've seen the character of Jim Kelcourse. And all of the educational and all of the experience things are important. But the true test of a leader and of a candidate is their character. He has integrity. He is very analytical and insightful when it comes to local issues, especially around finances. And one of the important characteristics is that he cares about people and he listens to his constituents. In fact, Jimmy is one of the individuals that goes out and solicits the ideas and the opinions of his constituents and of people out there that are voters. There are 3 things that are required to win in an election that are really essential. One is that you have a capable, intelligent, and hard-working candidate. We have that with Jim Kelcourse. He's one of the only candidates that I know that's running for state rep. And I know because I just talked to Sean Dewey that he's going out there, he's running for the state senate. But Jimmy is the only candidate that's running for state rep that I know of that's going door to door in every one of the communities in our district. Newburyport, Amesbury, and Salisbury. He's out there working every day, meeting voters, listening to them, asking for their support, asking their opinions on issues, and sharing his vision for the district. The second thing that we need is we need strong support. We need supporters. We have a core group of supporters. We need all of you and your friends to be pitching in and helping in any way that you can. It doesn't matter whether it's putting a sign, a sticker on your car, a sign in your yard, canvassing, holding a sign when we're on the corners of the different streets throughout the district. Whatever it is that you can do, we need you to help. And it might seem like a small thing, but it's a big thing. And it's really necessary. And I encourage you to sign up with us tonight and help out. Talk to your friends. If you know 2 or 3 people or 4 or 5 people in your neighborhood or on good street locations to put signs up, we need that. If you can have people put stickers on their cars, or they can help hold signs, whatever anybody can do, we need that kind of help. And then the final thing that we need is money. Because believe me, I've been in politics for over 20 years. I've been through about 15 different elections. I know what it costs to run a campaign. You have to send out literature, you have to have literature prepared, you have to pay for signs, you have to pay for ads in the newspaper, ads on radio. To get your message out and to communicate with the voters, you need support. So please, pull out your wallets, pull out your checkbooks, and make a contribution. Doesn't matter whether it's $5, $10, $25, $100, whatever you can do. Because we need that help to be able to communicate with the voters. When Jim Kelcourse is elected as our state representative, he's going to continue with the same way that he's always done business, which is with honesty. He's going to communicate and listen to his constituents, and he's going to work for the good of the district and of the state of Massachusetts. I give you Jim Kelcourse.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you very much, and thank you, everybody, for coming here tonight. I'm really humbled, and I'm extremely grateful for the amount of support. This is amazing. And what a venue that we have here. I want to thank the Capilupo family and Seaglass, the New Atlantic Ballroom. We're very fortunate to have a venue like this in our area. Well, how do I top that speech? Joe, you sound a lot like my dad. You're showering me with praise, right, Dad? And there's one other thing you did that my father told me to do all the time. Never be afraid to ask for money. So, but, and Dad, I mean that as a compliment. So anyway, this is a great turnout here tonight. I'm ecstatic. And you guys all the way have been just very, very helpful to me, putting signs out in your yards, turning out to all of the events. And really, listening and helping me learn to listen more about what the people of this community of Salisbury, Newburyport, and Amesbury really need. I made this decision. It was a tough decision. My wife, Amanda, she's gone through this many times with me before the campaigning. It's never easy. Amanda, I just want to say thank you very much. Without you, I wouldn't be able to do any of this. She's a wonderful... Thank you. She's a wonderful mother, she's a wonderful partner, wife, and just that person that I lean on in these times, and she's there to offer her support. My mother, she's just been super, and my dad, I want to thank both of them very, very much. But this was not an easy decision to make, as I told you. It took a little convincing from some really good friends. Some folks who've been very close to me and been very helpful to me in my community service career. And in fact, it took one of those individuals coming over to the house and talking to Amanda and convincing Amanda that no, we weren't going to spend much of our own money, that no, we were going to have a really good shot at winning this time, and that yes, I would spend quality time with my family. But the reason why I wanted to do this is because it's for the very reason my family, my kids. I've got two little kids, Michael, who's 5, and Tommy, who's going to be 3 next month. And when I was sitting in the assistant superintendent's office and listening to her explain to me the reason why we don't have the money to fill the gap in the education year in and year out, it made me say enough is enough. There's only so much I can do as a city councilor. It's now my turn to go to the next level and bring back that desperately needed local aid to our communities to help offset the burden residential taxpayers feel, and especially those seniors out there who are living on fixed incomes that can't afford their budgets to go up again yet another year when the schools need to go up. We need to bring more of those monies back from the state and start spending them locally. We need to start using that money to help fund those mandates that they require us to do for certain testing and so forth that we desperately need, because it costs us so much money to run a budget. So that's the reason why I did it. And I just want to tell you right now, without my wife getting behind me, I wouldn't have been able to do any of this. And I want to also get behind the businesses here in this community and have these businesses, these wonderful businesses like the Seaglass right here, and really show the folks out there how we have all this great, this great scenery, the nice ocean view to offer the folks out there in the community. But I need your help. I can't do it without you. In order to win this very difficult race, I'm going to need all the help that you can muster. And I know you've given a lot already. And having gone to college and put myself through school on a football scholarship, it reminds me of the 4th quarter. Right now we're in the 3rd quarter. And I'll tell you, this is the time where they say in football, halftime 0-0. Well, 4th quarter, nobody's really in the lead. You got to play like you're down, 7 or 8 points. And I'll tell you, as a Republican running in this race, and this Democratic state of Massachusetts, I'm running like I'm down 3 touchdowns. So I need you guys to help me win. All we need is 1 point to win this election. And with your support, and with your continued help and effort, we're going to do it. And I promise you, that I'm going to be the state rep that you're looking for, the one that's going to really work hard for this district, to go to the senior centers, to speak with the businesses, and get out there in the community and do everything that you need. Work hard to give us good education, work hard to economically develop even further this area, and be the one who's there as a constituent servant for those here in the community. So please, help me win this race. I know I can do it, and if I don't, as I tell everybody when they go door to door, fire me in 2 years, but I promise you, you won't be dissatisfied. I'm going to do an excellent job as your next state representative for Salisbury, Newburyport, and Amesbury. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night.